So we're back milking Bowblax again. You know, we're
being
back
terrible friends to him,
stabbing him in the back once again. Right,
I talked to someone on Twitter today who was like, when you guys talk about someone for more than a couple minutes, it just becomes nauseating. It's
you mean
nauseating
every topic?
to me. Oh God, you should just address it once and move on.
Oh, okay, got
That's
it.
the take.
It's not like we're f***ing entertainers here.
Yeah,
got it. Okay,
yeah. Go watch I don't know, little soy.
Go watch something that's not drama or anyone talking.
It's just it makes me sick to my stomach to watch you talk about something for more than 10 minutes. It's like, what the fuck? Your brain is broken. Your brain doesn't work.
Look, we've got a lot of stuff. It's impossible not to cover Bowblax. I mean, a lot of stuff has happened here, including, well, let's just go back to where we last left him, right? So when we last left Bowblax, Mr. Metokur was preparing to do a grand live stream going over all of the drama. As you guys know, on my streams and Nick's streams covering Bowblax, the Mr. Manchi leaks, Metokur was an active participant in both of our chats. He was loving every second of it. So naturally, people assumed that he was going to do his own stream, and that's exactly what he ended up doing. And when he announced the stream, Bowblax was very, very nervous. I don't know how else to describe it. And he started putting up very strange tweets that we're going to take a look at right here. So Bowblax puts up this very strange tweet saying that his privacy was violated, and he's actually not Mr. Manchi at all, right? He says, my privacy was violated by a live stream viewer who screenshotted a brief moment where my private email showed up for a login pop-up and used that information to find and spread images of me without my consent. It's been devastating, but there's not much I can do other than move on. Like, what?
Bowblax is watching the stream right now, one hand covering up the tears, the other hand touching his goals.
Okay.
Touching his goals with pleasure.
Wow.
That might be the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So he says this. He says he's the victim. Now, I actually have something I want to send you to RFC show, too, because this is basically him saying it was me, I'm the victim. But there's more, too. I just sent it to you. He confirmed this a second time as well on YouTube also. Here's him in the YouTube comments. Someone says, now you decided to make a Twitter versus after he returns, for not posting it forever. He says, I made one last month, took a break over the holiday period. Then someone says, are you just going to ignore everything and try to post your way through this? He says, yes. Then in the second picture, they say, Josh, can you at least address that people are saying you leaked the stuff on purpose? Can you address that aspect? And he says, my private info wasn't leaked on purpose. What the fuck?
He gets mad.
He gets ass mad. So confirming again, this is him, and it wasn't leaked on purpose. My private information.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just so fucking stupid that he tries to even play this card, right?
Yeah.
But it somehow gets even crazier, right? Bowblax starts denying that it was ever him.
Yeah.
If I never hear goals again, I can die happy.
Nice.
Thanks.
So when Metokur puts out a stream, right, Bowblax then puts out a news statement. By the way, keep in mind, this previous tweet that he made, where he was like, my privacy was violated, he removed this tweet, right?
Oh, very quickly. Within
he
5
removed
minutes.
it instantly, right? A few days later, he puts out a news statement changing the whole story. He puts up a news statement where he's like, I was trying to avoid it and hope that someone looked into the Manchi account more to know that it's not me. But it's gotten to the point now where so many people have talked about this account being mine that people IRL are talking to me as if it's fact. This is insane. So he completely changes the narrative, right? Now it's not him at all, and he's been framed by a lookalike.
A lookalike and people IRL, which, by the way, the only reason he's bringing up that people IRL are talking to him in that first tweet is because it's part of his fetish. It's part of his exposure fetish, his humiliation fetish. That's why he deleted it so quickly. He's like, why would you even need to mention the IRL part? The only reason he's saying that is because he's getting off to the thought of, IRL.
People in real life are bringing this up.
As we're all gonna shit on Bowblax, bro seriously needs to take a page out of Augie's book and leave the internet for a year.
Yeah, it's not that hard, by the way, to leave the internet,
Yeah.
And don't leave the internet to make porn, by the way. Okay?
Oh, yeah, that's what he tried to do.
Leave the internet and do something constructive with your life, okay? Don't leave to just goon all day, please. It's only going to get worse if you do that.
Horrible.
He puts up a follow-up tweet to this insane, delusional, fantastical tale that he was never Mr. Manchi. And he says, none of my emails start with M. My private emails did get leaked, but Manchi isn't one of them. So he takes a screenshot of all of his emails, censoring them, but all he did was just sign out of Manchi and then take a screenshot as if this is concrete proof.
Yeah.
I guess he was trying to fool Metokur so that Metokur would be like, oh shit, and then just cancel his stream.
Yeah, I'd be like, damn it, I guess he was innocent. Fuck.
Yeah, but obviously nobody, everyone was like screenshotting this, like, what the fuck is going on? This is like the most insane, delusional thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, this is just like, even for Bowblax standards, this is nuts. This is completely nuts. Idubbbz put out a tweet basically announcing that he's doing Creator Clash, right? And Bowblax said, please get sponsored by Fansly again. Manchi needs more subs. So now he's owning it again. He's gone from owning it, but this is a privacy violation. I got my shit leaked or whatever. Then he's like, this is not me. This is a lookalike. Now he's making jokes pretending that it's him again, which, I mean, it is him, right?
Yeah.
He's making jokes saying that it's him again, right?
Yeah.
And he's now jokingly advertising the OnlyFans account.
If Bowblax wanna be a real girl, he better put the work in it like the rest of us. Shave literally every day, every body part.
Wow.
I think there's a little bit more to it than that, right?
Yeah. I think you have to be a biological woman, right?
Yeah, to actually be a... Yeah, anyway. So Samuel puts this up. Bowblax quote tweeted the Critter Clash 3 event with this about Manchi before swiftly deleting it. That's the other thing too, right? Every time Bowblax makes a tweet, he deletes in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, he does.
He has like no confidence in anything.
Bowblax claims he isn't Manchi, yet watch how pissy he gets when someone says that Manch has a tiny gawk. Very suspicious.
I think...
Yeah. Well,
I don't have it saved, but I think Metokur put up a tweet like after like when Bowblax was like delusionally saying, it's not me, guys, it's not me. Metokur was like, Bowblax, there's no need to get upset. My segment on you is very tiny, just like your cock.
yeah. Well, you know what he's doing here too? I'm actually realizing the way he's twisted this. He says Manchi needs more subs. He's not saying me. So he might be like, well, I'm talking about Manchi in the third person. Like,
yeah, as if it's somebody else.
If I was to say Bowblax needs more subs, right? Like that'd be me talking about Bowblax.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not Bowblax. So he's trying to, that's what he's trying to do here. Still pretending it's someone else.
Amazing stuff here.
Yeah.
Bowblax has also been going on a bit of a strange little spree. He's decided, now we know he's on Blue Sky, right? And you might be wondering, well, what kind of stuff does he post on Blue Sky? His cock? You know, his balls or whatever, right? Like, his galls? What is he possibly posting on Blue Sky? Well, apparently it's none of what you might expect. It's actually Christian religious philosophy. You know, I told Bowblax needs to return to God, and apparently he's sort of taken my advice, although he's twisted it in a very strange way. So he puts up this long-ass schizo thread, right? And he says, a lot of people, including myself, see themselves as the player and the world as a game. But in reality, the Earth is the player and the universe is the game.
What?
Wait.
What does that even mean?
Is this Bowblax's second income source?
We're all intentionally feeding and griefing our teammates when we hurt each other on purpose.
Using League of Legends terms also.
League of Legends speak.
Feeding, yeah, griefing is like trolling the game and feeding is like giving kills to the enemy.
Dude, fuck. Jesus is the coach and we need to listen.
Lol.
This isn't directed at anyone. I'm just writing down a thought so I don't forget, and also thought it was an interesting perspective to verbalize and think about it in general. I think I might just embrace a philosophy of helping anyone whenever I reasonably can, just because any good action helps humanity and the earth overall.
Wow, so brave.
Even if a person I ended up hurting, even if a person I ended up helping ends up being shitty or hurtful, their actions won't detract from the positive I added to the world by helping. That feels a lot more in line with how Jesus lived and Christianity than getting controlling over rules created by misinterpretations of the Bible.
That's where it came from.
That don't directly apply to modern day in a way that people enforcing these moral rules understand. Jesus equals forgiveness, not homophobia or transphobia.
God, where did we go this? Oh my God. Come on, man.
Freak.
Yeah, Bowblax has a very common problem, and he's had this for years of engaging in horrendous blasphemy.
All the time.
All the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says Jesus is the coach and we need to listen. Yeah, Jesus is the coach, okay? And he does not allow, or he does not promote your OnlyFans tranny porn.
That's not
part of it, right?
Yes.
He's like, being a Christian is just being a nice, like, soy Reddit guy.
And loving everyone.
The number one thing about Christianity is being the nicest guy on Reddit, guys. That's what good Christians are, nice people on Reddit.
Part of what being a Christian is that the core base of being a Christian is literally acknowledging that you're a sinner. Every person, even what Bowblax is doing, is sinning, right? I sin, you sin, we all sin. But when Bowblax is like, but it's okay for me, like, because Jesus loves me. It's like, no, you're sinning and what you're doing is wrong. And Jesus gives you forgiveness if you repent and accept that.
Yeah.
Right? The same way he would for me, the same way he would for you. But it's not, you're sinning, but it's cool.
Yeah, you know, the peak of Christianity isn't, it has nothing to do with your lifestyle or, you know, your ability to, you know, turn yourself into a more pious and disciplined person or whatever, right?
Yeah.
No, it's just being a chill dude, you know?
It's just being
a chill, you know, loving guy to a bunch of fucking engaging in porn and just being a disgusting degenerate, gooning degenerate, right?
Yeah.
It's like the Buddhaization of Jesus. Like it's his philosophy.
Never acknowledge your wrongdoing, never accept responsibility. Jesus.
And I mean, I don't mean to get too like, you know, crazy with it on this segment here, but I just, I don't even know why he's talking about any of this stuff in general. Like he's going to give some sort of like life philosophy or advice. I just found this like so fascinating and interesting that he's posting this on Blue Sky in the midst of his like sex scandal.
The Lord giveth Reddit gold and the Lord taketh away your Reddit gold.
Yeah.
That's how he sees it.
Oh, okay. Well, very fascinating thoughts, Bowblax. Please share us more about your worldview in the world. So anyway, on top of his strange sort of philosophical path he's been taking, he's decided to go down the more predictable route, which is commentary scorned guy.
Yeah.
He's a scorned he's he's been extinguished from the community, so now he's anti-commentary, right? So in the midst of all the Destiny drama that's been going on, you know, people were talking about how Nicholas Diorio has denied being a Destiny orbiter. And Nick even says, if talking to some dude on less than 5 streams in 6 years and having zero financial/community ties to Destiny is an orbiter, then I'd be an orbiter to a lot of people.
Yeah, I even replied to this saying he's an X8 orbiter. I think he's been on as many X8 streams as he has been on Destiny streams.
Nice.
So the Among Us tournaments, he's actually an X8 orbiter, guys. Yeah. By this definition.
Now, obviously, I mean, Nick was a fan of Destiny. I mean, that goes out saying. But orbiter, I wouldn't really.
That's too much.
Tom was an orbiter, right?
Tom, yeah, definitely. Tom was an orbiter.
Tom like
showed up IRL multiple times, did content with him a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Bowblax sees this for some reason and takes a shot. He says, last time I talked with you in private, you were super hyped about getting the Discord role to hop on Destiny streams freely. He's brought this up, by the way, a million times.
This is his one talking point against Nick.
Nick probably brought this up in a call. Was like, oh, I got this role on Destiny stream. He probably brought it up like once.
Casually.
And for some reason, Bowblax is like,
hyper-focused on it.
You were really just so obsessed with getting this role.
You lost like your cock out on call.
It's like, it probably wasn't that deep, dude. It probably wasn't that serious or like deep of a comment. I don't know why he's brought this up multiple times. He brought this up to, I think, Lyrics in like the private call.
Oh, yes. Yep.
I'm pretty sure he brought this up on a lot of streams. Yep. Then Bowblax says, he's the creator you've talked about the most by far for the last few years. Everything I know about DGG comes from you showing me his streams in Discord.
Am I crazy to say, okay, obviously he's a Destiny fan. Is it too much of a sweep to say that Nick just likes talking about commentary and drama on the internet?
Destiny's in a lot of drama. And by the way, this might be true if we were still living in 2021, which was conveniently Bowblax's last good year. You know, that was conveniently the peak of Bowblax's career and probably his life. But guess what? That was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
We're not in 2021 anymore, dude.
Well, like, it's the same thing. Like, right now, he's a fan of Ethan. He talks about Ethan a lot. But he's talking about drama. Ethan's probably the biggest
He's always in drama
streamer.
You know?
I think Ethan's the biggest drama streamer on the internet right now.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone else who's live streaming to 30,000 people talking about internet drama.
Yeah.
I think he's the biggest one. So it's like, of course he's going to talk about it. I mean, Destiny was a big streamer talking about drama. Of course, you can say he's a fan. There may be bias, whatever. You can make all those criticisms. But yeah, no shit, he's going to talk about, he's the creator you've talked about the most by far. Maybe.
Well, this is like a pointless criticism here,
I guess.
Too. What is he even like proving here, right?
Yeah.
It just comes across as like scorned lover bullshit, right? Where he's just sitting there like, you used to talk about Destiny all the time. Okay.
Welcome to drama.
What are we
internet.
bitching about? Like, who cares? Who gives a fuck about this point, right? And really, he gives his real take in a deleted reply, but we'll get to that in a second. Nick says, and yet all you proved is that I wasn't an orbiter. Probably a good thing I never ended up doing that. Stay mad, Manshi.
Yeah.
Then Bowblax replies to him, but then deletes it. And yet you still decided to help cover up for his shit, LMAO. at least orbiters have a reason to protect them. So now Bowblax is parroting the talking point that we covered up for Destiny because we didn't release a fucking victim story when she didn't want it to be released yet. And she was even considering going like a legal way. He's like, you didn't potentially ruin the Destiny story and cause someone to kill themselves. You covered for Destiny. It's like ignoring any sort of nuance, ignoring any sort of like
just being as bad faith as
detail
possible,
to the conversation,
I mean,
right?
at the end of the day, if you still want to have the criticism, and even I've seen chuds to this, if you still want to have the criticism where it's like, well, you should have ignored it, you can have that criticism. But the nuanced take, the actual correct good faith take is to understand, obviously there's motivations behind why you didn't want to reveal it beyond just, well, let's cover this up. Fuck this. Sweep
the
up for
only
Destiny.
reason you wouldn't want to talk about this is only to cover for fucking Destiny.
Yeah, that's the worst bad faith.
Who gives a fuck about covering for Destiny?
That's the most bad faith interpretation of all time. So
Bowblax, I mean, and he deletes this too. I don't even know what the fuck he's doing. So I guess get used to this, right? Anytime Bowblax is going to start tweeting about commentary.
We see it in screenshots only. You'll never see it in a tweet form.
Right.
Unless it's about Tipster. He has a couple tweets up about Tipster still on his page.
It's going to be the most like bad faith bullshit, the most like low IQ, like he hasn't thought about it for a second type argument. It's going to be the most like deranged bullshit. He also deleted another tweet here, which I don't know if anyone's saved, but he replied again to Nick and he said, "You waddle when you walk."
Yeah, it's like, wow.
That's like the level of like fucking jab that Bowblax is able to give to Nick. You waddle when you walk.
Which is worse? Degenerates, fake transgender, porn creator, or fat? Which is worse?
Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah. Fatty waddle. Somebody put that in the chat. Yeah, it sounds like something fucking Flamenco would say.
Actually, though.
Fatty, don't make Fatty mad. You're Flamenco now.
Yeah.
Like in terms of intelligence, which is
which is low.
Wild.
Very
That
low.
is just wow. That is too wild. So anyway, guys, we got Mr. Metokur stream to take a look at here. I figured this would be a fun watch. I've seen like maybe like 10 minutes of this, but I figured we'd take a look and see what Jim's perspective on this is. It's a little bit of a unique one, right? Because Jim is the only one that's covered this guy outside of the commentary community. So let's see what he has to say here. But that's all the Bowblax, like just his spurging on Twitter and his descent into the 20th scored commentary guy.
Yeah.
He's now just going to be a Twitter account that's just like, Nicholas Yorio said this, and great, amazing talking points. People definitely care about this.
We've got some fun stuff, but I want to ease my way in. Just the tip. I want to be gentle. All right. I need to know how to be a tender lover. I've got to be a tender lover. You got to take your time, caress your way inside. All right. That's my pro tip to you, Bowblax. We need to come.
Jesus.
Nick can lose the weight. Bowblax can't lose the cringe.
Dude. Let's go. Oh, by the way, we hit the goal. I just realized that. We hit the goal like a million years ago, I think.
Fuck, dude. Damn it. Let's go. We hit
Let's
the goal.
fucking
Thank
go,
you guys.
dude. The support on the
goals.
stream has been fucking wild.
Awesome.
All right, new goal. Bowblax cries.
Yep.
Let's
if we hit
go.
it, Bowblax will cry. That is guaranteed.
Bowblax
to happen.
backstab fund.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very true.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
Set the goal to be a fundraiser to hire someone to go to Bowblax's house and disconnect
Oh my
his internet.
god, dude.
Terrible.
He's got to get offline. I mean, it's just not going to go well.
Come up with a good nickname for him too, because the confused transsexual rapist. I don't think works. No, he didn't rape anybody. I don't want to be unfair here. Just Augie. But does Augie
Oh,
really count?
okay. All right. Whoa. Hey, what the fuck? Really? Okay, that threw me off. What?
Just Augie.
Okay.
Is
Wow.
it true? Are the allegations true, dude?
That's not true. I did not get touched or raped.
No, he didn't rape anybody. I don't want to be unfair here. Just Augie. But does Augie really count?
Well,
The guy lived in a closet for like 2.5 years. He was asking for it.
Okay.
Have you ever watched an Augie stream? He'd sit in his closet and he'd stream from there. I think those
Wow.
are mixed signals, Augie. You can't get mad at Bowblax for that.
Okay. All
He
right.
thought, hey, here's a
It's victim
guy
blaming.
who I'm like 5 feet taller than. I can physically overpower very easily.
What the
He's a
fuck?
little guy.
I'm fat now.
And he literally lives in a closet. If that
Actually, that's why I got fat now. It's
Oh my god!
to build up defense, protection.
Bowblax
I had to
took
get
advantage of you.
stronger
You're
so
like,
I
I
could
need.
start overpowering these deranged fucking freaks that are raping me.
it's not a bit.
Like Destiny and Bowblax.
Yeah, and Flamenco, all these people.
All these like scrawny, like fucking weird dudes.
You were just like they're only taller than you, but you know you need to
I'll
put
keep
weight on
grooming
to beat them.
me.
Big
Yeah.
wink and a nudge. I don't know what is. No, I'm sorry. No, Bowblax is not a rapist that we know of. But who fucking knows? There's so much shit coming out about him. Who knows? All right, he could be gangbanging homeless people against their will, and we're gonna find out next week. I'm just saying, leave it open to the possibility. There's
think he
always
would
a
rape?
possibility that might happen. But before we get into him, there was something else in the news that I thought was of interest, and it made me want to talk about.
All right, so let's go to the other timestamp where he gets really into it. Let's see here. This is going to be fucking good, I can tell.
The show proper. We're going to talk about our boy, Bowblax. Blown out backs, blows blacks. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it properly. I've always called him blows blacks,
Nice.
but blown out back could be good.
That name is just
Blow the
terrible,
fuck
by the
out,
way.
baby.
Bowblax.
Bowblax.
There's so much options for just like how you can get fucked.
Bowblax.
Bow to blacks,
Yeah.
blowing blacks, blow your
Keemstar
back
used to call him
out.
Bowflex.
Yeah, I mean, it's just there's so many ways you can just like twist the name to be like you're gay.
What is like the origin of it again? It's like Bowser and Pikmin or something.
I
It's
think
like,
so.
Yeah.
I don't know. Really depends. He's been having a rough couple of months. I'll be honest with you. A rough couple of months from what I've seen, watching here and there. I mean, there was Augie's therapy stream where he talked about the dramatic
I mean, it was a therapy stream. Though. That's true.
Yeah.
plushie incident. I'd show you clips of that, but I just don't want to. I don't want to dredge up bad memories. That's for Augie to talk about. Not my place.
Thanks, man.
Then there was a Nick DiOrio stream.
By the way, I just want to stress this, right? As somebody that used to watch Jim like way back in like 2017 or something like that, right? When I was like fucking basically a little ass kid.
Yeah.
I would never have fathomed a stream like this even have taken place if you were to tell me back then, like, one day Metokur is going to do a stream talking about this retarded guy that you were close friends with for 6 years that turned into a tranny porn star.
Oh my god.
And Metokur is going to make a bunch of jokes about him raping you and do a whole stream about how you got groomed by this guy. I never in my entire life.
It sounded like an AI generator, just like troll, like
Right.
statement. Like it doesn't mean anything.
It's like so many decisions had to have been made to lead up to this moment. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Where he told us about that one time that Bowblax robbed a liquor store, high on meth, in a dress and high heels, just robbed them. No consideration for the people at all. Nick even showed fucking security cam footage. Not AI, real stuff. Real stuff. But let's get into this. Now, you might be asking who he is. Let me give you a little background on our boy here.
Oh, no.
As a fellow Bowbie boy,
It's terrible.
Bowblax rating Augie is the reason why Connor and Augie are now dating.
That doesn't even make any sense.
That's just
really.
delusional homosexual today.
It's just homosexual perversion.
you're going to want to know a little bit about our guy here. Well, he is a salesman, which is something I can relate to. I love selling me some hats. So when I saw this genius marketing push for a Bowbie plushie, I knew this is my. I can just relate. It's relatable. All right, I enjoy a good salesman. I like a good pitch. I used to watch infomercials at 3 a.m. for fun. Of course I want to see your fucking commercial about plushies.
He is back. He's back.
Oh, my
he's
ears.
back,
Oh,
and
my
he
fucking
blew
God.
So many people over the.
Dude, look at him.
Augie,
Just
would you
terrible.
rather get roofied and wake up with Destiny's load in your ear?
Okay.
Are
Or would you
you?
rather get pinned down and graped gorilla mode graped by Bowblax for 20 minutes? Answer: Connor dies.
That is the worst question I think I've ever been asked. What in the fuck? Okay. Would you rather get roofied and wake up with Desi's load in your ass? Or would you get pinned down and raped gorilla mode by Bowblax for 20 minutes? I mean, if you answer that, you're gay.
There's no answer. I'd rather
That
kill
is
myself.
just fucking thank you for that, man. Holy shit.
past 2 years since.
And I like how at the end it says, by the way, Connor's dead or whatever. Answer Connor dies.
I think he ran out of characters to say or, like answer or Connor dies.
Or Connor, you're dead, dude.
I guess I'm
Like,
dead.
you're
I would
fucked.
honestly That's If I had to kill you,
Why would I give a fuck?
If I had to kill you to avoid those two situations, I'm sorry, you're gone, bro.
Yeah. No, you're done. What?
I'm sorry, bro.
Why didn't we just buy the plushie? None of this would have happened if we just bought the plushie.
You're right.
Now we face the consequences of our actions.
Well, if he did a better job marketing it, and he said, by the way, if you don't fund my plushie, I will become a trans porn star, maybe we would have actually been more motivated to pick it up,
It's terrible.
I'm sorry. I'm so like mind raped by like the last question that was asked, right? Could you imagine if I was like, wait, Connor dies? No, I will take Destiny's blow to my ass to save you, dude. It's like,
I'm sorry, dude. I wouldn't even blame you. I'd be like, you know what? That's fair.
What?
I'm like, you know what? I don't even blame you.
But Destiny's son or Bowblax daughter.
I think this question's been asked like 3 times now in like 3 different streams.
Yeah.
And Bowblax's daughter, by the way, you're just validating his
the
fucking
degeneracy.
fetish. Destiny's son, dude. Destiny's cool. What do you mean compared to this guy? Destiny's great.
This is awesome.
Since I launched the original Bobby plush, ever since it became kind of like a meme and a thing online with the whole H3 and Keem draw.
This is the worst ad ever created. Just nothing. There's no reason why I should give a fuck. The dim lighting in the room. People talk about our lighting or whatever, right? Or at least our old lighting, right? The dim room, the 240p camera. He's just kind of sitting there swinging them around.
Yeah, 30 FPS.
What's going on here?
No script, by the way. Also, he's just like, ever since it became a thing.
Hey guys, I made a fucking toy. Here's the link.
Yeah.
And, the Bobby being on the show, so many people have asked me, how can I get a Bobby? I want a Bobby for myself. It even got to the point where people were making bootlegs of it, and Keemstar was selling
I want a Bobby bootleg.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
the original.
No, real talk. Can I be real with you here, folks? Let's talk a little bit about merchandise. Now, if you've ever noticed, when you look at the merchandise I sell in the shop, we've got, the hat with the stars on it. Do you know what's great about that hat? You could wear that in public, and not a single fucking person on God's green earth is going to have any idea what that's related to. They're just going to think it's a fucking hat with stars on it. Maybe it's like a police thing or a military thing, maybe? Or it's related to like video ratings? I don't know.
Dude, more YouTubers need to hear this, right? YouTubers keep making the most shitty ass. If I can't wear your merch in public, it
merch sucks. Yeah, that's actually a good point. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
It's like you can wear Metokur's hat anywhere.
So many people will make merch where it's like a stupid inside joke that nobody thinks is funny.
Or it's like some weird, like their face or something.
Yeah. Or it's like just so gross and like grotesque that you
like
could
way
never,
too colorful or something, or just way too like,
extremely like sexual
Yeah.
and stuff. And it's just like, okay, I can't wear this anywhere. So what's the point of even buying it?
Yeah.
Stars of some sort? Maybe you're an astronomer? I don't fucking know. But not related to a personality. In fact, a lot of the shit I sell, the majority...
Yeah, it'd be like if Nick made an ultra rape review shirt. And it's like,
God.
I couldn't wear that. That would be bad merch.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if it spelled it out, maybe URR you could get away with.
No, but if it just actually said ultra rape review.
Okay, yeah, that would be...
It's like, okay, if I wear this, I'm getting fucking arrested.
Yeah.
I can't use this. This
Right.
is useless to me.
majority of it are all jokey stuff or things that aren't in any way related to a channel or a name. Because why would you ever want to go outside as a walking billboard? And now there are some people that will make products that are based on a caricature or character they play, but you...
Oh my God.
I would buy Beanie's Guy plushie.
Dude.
Okay, dude. Thanks for the donation.
Got a big fan there. We should tell him about that, yeah?
Yeah, for real.
I'm sure he's really...
I'll be very excited to hear that.
Dude, Beanie Guy is the biggest fucking simp of all time. Dude, he is so simpy.
Yeah.
Usually those are cartoony and otherworldly, and they do well because of that. But it takes a special kind of person. A real special kind of person.
Special kind of person.
Don't worry, Augie. Bowblax is so small you're still unpopped.
Unpopped?
Your cherry's still there, bro.
What? Because his dick's too small? That
It's
doesn't...
in it. Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys talking about? What the fuck?
That's
The
just
things to themselves. You know what I need to make? Not just something with my fucking name on it. I need to make an item, a totem, a fucking proxy, an avatar of myself to sell to the people, to my Blowby boys. Because I know that they love staring at my visage.
We need more female tipster merch.
Oh my God.
Showed the backpack on stream.
I forgot about that.
Tipster backpacks to school.
With the titster, yeah. Oh my God.
Tipster made back to school merch where it's just him as a woman with massive tits, basically out.
Yeah,
right?
like half out.
Exact. A Titster back to school backpack.
I forgot about that. That's even worse. That's just horrible.
It was so great. I'm like, yeah, man, I'll buy this for my daughter. Who's going to elementary school.
Off to school. I wonder how many sales that got.
Oh,
I hope someone bought it for like what is it called? Collection.
Oh my
Collector's
God.
sake.
I should have bought one as a joke.
Yeah, you would have it as a collector's edition item for all time.
Tipster's relatively cool now, right? Can't we like ask him for? Can you run a reprint on these?
Yeah, let me get one.
Then when they look upon me, they see the face of God himself. And so I need to market that. I'm not that cruel. But I guess that's why I am a follower, not a leader. That's why I'm a blowy boy and I'm standing in the crowd with you guys.
Yeah, why is the ugliest why is the ugliest guy in commentary the one making the dolls of himself, right?
Yeah, because he's self-obsessed.
And why is the guy with the worst voice the one who reads tweets? Like his job is reading tweets, and he's got like the most like squeaky, like high pitched. Like, I remember one time I was like talking to somebody, they're like, "Augie, your community makes no sense. Why is he the guy that reads the tweets out of all of you guys? I don't get it."
Everyone could have done it.
I was just like, wow.
That's unfortunate.
That's cruel.
I'm not a leader like our man here, who knows that that the marketplace is on fucking fire for something that's branded not with his name brand, but with his actual looks.
For $250 each, which is just insane. So I figured, hey, let me give you guys a chance to buy Bobby, but still keep the exclusivity of the old Bobby and the fans who were, there to buy it by changing it up a little bit.
The fans who were there to buy it, by the way, he still has the delusion that he wasn't saved by fucking Ethan and Keem.
Yeah, it was all just like a giant pissing contest between Ethan and Keem, two millionaires.
Yeah, it was all the fans who were there to buy it. It was Ethan, Keem, and then a couple of your buddies, like us and other people.
And of course, the Mayo Monkey represents.
Oh my God. I just realized I had the perfect opportunity when I was saying that he was using it as a totem. Oh my God. Hear me out, Bowblax.
How many times do you think you shoved that Mayo Monkey up his ass?
Ah, the little one?
Yeah.
At least once. At least once.
Tips to backpack, don't go to school tomorrow.
Nice.
Done.
Here's what you need to sell. You need to do a plushie again, but you need to call it the tranny totem. Buy Blowy's specially made tranny totem stuffed full of pubes with our little Mayo Monkey. You'll make so much buku bucks. I want my Blowy's tranny totem.
Presenting my channel, Mayo Monkey, my live stream channel, where I do a lot of my more comedic stuff. So, if you want to get a Bobby, that's your chance.
You'll never understand the neckbeard on it.
Nobody understands why it has a neck beard.
I understand. It's just his like fetish. It's the way he views himself. Remember, he views himself as the beard with the long hair.
Oh,
this is the extension of it.
Wait, we gotta get rid of the Bowblax plush now. Hold on.
Yeah, this is
Hold on,
him.
man. You can't just ruin it for. I've been a defender of the Generation 1 Bowblax plush. People are saying it's cursed. People are saying it's like Sonichu. They're saying it's bad. You can't sit there and tell me that I bought his fetish now.
Yeah, well,
after
like, at
we
least
already
that's how
defended it.
That's his identity, okay? He sees himself as that.
Oh,
don't hate on his identity,
me, man. It gets worse every time.
Obviously, that's why he put the neck beard. He has transitioned like his inability to groom himself into like a identity and a fetish, quote unquote.
Wow.
So
that's just brilliant for me to hear.
Yeah.
Ruined Gen 1, dude.
Screw the Bobby plush, where's the boogie bin bag?
Boogie beanbag.
Would you sit on a beanbag of
That would make more sense. People aren't smart with their merch, you know?
Yeah, that actually would be kind of interesting if it was like a beanbag with like Boogie's head on one end or something. And it's just like his big fat.
It'd be great if you're like a little girl.
You're like a 19, 18-year-old girl.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
You can pretend like you're Desi.
Yeah, exactly. You can pretend like your Boogie's like hot prize, you know?
Yeah.
It's going to be the final time I'm ever going to make a Bowblax plush like this, so this is your last chance to get a Bobby, and these will be on sale for only about 1 month. So this is the last chance you'll have to get a.
These won't be on sale for the next 4 years. Act fast. Fucking quality limited, supplies limited, only going to be available for the next 942 days. You'd better. I don't think that's. But I know what you're trying to do here. This is like one of those, high pressure deals they teach you in salesmanship. Like, hey, you got to hit them. You got to hit them for an amount that they think is feasible to pay, and then you got to put a little bit of pressure on them to make them, because they, fear of FOMO, fear of missing out, right? So we got to get them. You tell them
Nobody has FOMO with this thing.
No one cares.
Nobody gives a fuck.
it's limited quantities, limited time, 30 fucking days. I think he came like a hair underneath. People were jokey buying these. But sad news, Bloby boys. This didn't get made. The first run did. If you want one like an old school Bloby, you're going to have to go to Keemstar, who's selling it for like $300 a piece.
Nice.
Otherwise, you're just going to have to hand make one. I guess $30 is too much to ask. $29.99 for your own little Bloby plushie with a mail monkey.
Bowbie plushie if you've ever wanted one. I'd also like to thank you guys for the support on the first line of Bowbie plushies. Seeing its legacy continue on the H3 podcast and other places over the past 2 years has been fun. So I hope you guys enjoy this new Bowbie plush.
Wow.
Oh, it just kind of cut out there. I'm sorry. I know
Boomer
you were
Jim.
desperate to see how did that advertisement end. So I wanted to give you a little bit of feel for him. What is his ability to market like? Not good. Probably not going to selling plushies unless you have an audience that would actually really be into that. Some kind of a
Or just an audience in general.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah. Or just a viewer base.
He could have sold this, I think, if he just had an audience still.
When's the last time he's made a Twitter Versus, by the way?
Is it still Luigi? That's the last one he covered? I don't know.
Twitter Versus Luigi. He made the last Twitter Versus episode before we did our first show. Isn't that crazy?
Wait, seriously? Oh my
Yeah.
God, you're right, actually.
We did our first show on the 16th. His Twitter Versus, I think, was on the 15th.
Wow.
Dude. Yeah, I'm looking this shit up right now.
Yeah, he hasn't covered anything. Yep. You're
And
right.
keep in mind, by the way, you were demonetized for 3 months.
Yeah.
He had a 3-month head start to build up his brand of 300,000 subscribers to just decimate you. So that at least when you came back, you'd be like super behind. But
Yeah.
no, he didn't take advantage of his competition. You were like stomped for like 3 months.
Yeah.
He had 3 months of just no competition. He could have just done anything. He could have gone balls to the fucking wall.
Yep.
But he didn't. And now you're back and you're already outperforming him.
Basically.
You're like your first episode back on Internet Versus outperformed his last Twitter Versus. Even though it's had a month of residual views to build up, right?
Yeah.
Your first Twitter Versus, which was, what was it? It was on Destiny?
I think I did Destiny
Besides the
first.
update video you did.
Yeah, I think I did Destiny
Yeah,
immediately.
it doubled the performance on Bowblax's last episode.
Yeah.
So he
It's
just
just-
completely dropped the ball. He spent no time developing an advantage over his competitors,
No.
and he just instead.
Well, he
boomed
made Mr. Miss Manchi in the time I was gone.
Yeah,
That's what he did instead.
he got busy on making porn.
Yeah, because it was around December when the
Anything
Twitter...
to not upload a video, making porn to not upload your Twitter versus.
Yeah, his Twitter account was made around December, which was the month I got demonetized, or not that month, but it was like halfway through my demonetization. So around December, halfway through, he's like, you know what? I can spend the next month and a half uploading, but Mr. Miss Manchi, I think that's the move.
Yeah,
Takes his cock out, takes some pictures, post it online. That's
great.
the move.
His tiny penis.
Yep.
His tiny flaccid penis.
Yep.
character that people would be like, hey, it'd be kind of cool to have that sitting as like a piece of like kitsch sitting up on like a shelf somewhere, like a bookshelf in my library or next to my gaming collection or something. A little Cthulhu character, or a little ninja character, something something that you throw up there and you don't think about. But maybe just throwing it out there, maybe putting it and making it look like you was a bad idea, and that's why you couldn't sell 100 of them or 200 or whatever the quantity was that you needed to hit. And what percentage of revenue are you taking in from that? I'm sure the $30, does that include shipping and handling and materials and manufacturing and
yeah, he has to not be getting a lot of money off of it. If he had sold everything, I mean, everyone was like, well, he'd make $6,000 if you take the flat like payment, but he's not making 100% of the revenue.
Right.
He's probably making like $5, $10 to the dollar,
Yeah.
or $10 to the
I don't know how much
total.
they make. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't know. It's probably, I'd have to ask like Tom because he's sold a campaign or whatever. Every time I think about these stupid campaigns too, I just think about like when Mahler did his campaign and he sold like 10,000 plushies.
Yeah.
But you know why? It's because his icon, his like persona on the internet is actually something that you could make a plush of.
Well,
right?
you know who else did one that actually completely BTFO'd Bowblax?
Who?
Dark Viper.
Dark what?
Yeah, Dark Viper did one.
What?
Yeah, Dark Viper did a plushie. Here, I have it. Oh,
What
wait, this
the
is one of his
fuck?
old ones. I don't know. I think he did a new one.
This one?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh, but it wasn't himself. It was his character or something.
Yeah, but
Some
still,
character
I mean, he
made.
ran it. This is makeshift. Like, open up the, maybe it's in the description. Yeah, open this up. See how well it did in comparison to Bowblax.
690
Holy
sold.
shit.
Wow. And it's like an actual character, right? This is something you could have in your house, right?
Wait, it's 690 with a week still left, by the way. So it's already BTFO.
Holy shit, it's still going.
Yeah.
Wow. So there you go. 690 sold. And it's not him, because I was thinking we said Dark Viper sold a plush. I'm like, what, of his face? No.
Yeah.
Not his fucking, not him, right? It's
Well,
a character
I think he
that
actually
somebody might
did
want to
do
buy.
one of him, too.
Oh,
I
he
just sent
did.
it to you.
Never mind. I guess
Old
Bowblax
one.
just sucks then.
Last year, he did one of him last year. DV Plays. I think this is him. I just sent it to an RFC show.
All right.
Discord. I think this is him, at least, or it's kind of meant to represent him.
Well, that's
DV
another
Plays,
character.
But it is like it's still his persona, I guess.
Yeah, but it
it's
looks like a Spider-Man or something like that. It's not just literally his body
his
and face,
That
which would be fucking
yeah.
retarded, right?
That would be a lot
Like, why are you
worse.
gonna get a plush of a grown man? That's weird.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get a plushie, it should be like a character, like a cartoon, animal or something. You
Yeah.
know? So it just makes no sense.
The best expert about drop shipping, but I'm sure it probably didn't turn out too well. A lot of work, a lot of humiliation for, a couple $100 really, unless you got that big audience. But that's okay. You know what? That's why we love him. That's why we're Blobby Boys. Doesn't matter if he's a good salesman. We like his calm demeanor, his even-handedness. We like that he approaches situations with such a cool head.
Then we're gonna go into interjections because
okay.
Moth and Glink want to get in, and I want to give them a
I'll
chance.
say two more. I'll say two more things,
Oh,
and then
no.
I'll give Moth and Glink time because I'm respectful.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
This whole conversation is so respectful of you.
Mute that motherfucker! Mute that motherfucker! I'm tired of him interjecting when I'm trying to make two simple points.
Oh!
I like how just the
Oh
rage
my
comes out of
gosh.
fucking nowhere.
Yeah. Well, you can hear he's about to cry before he's like, because I'm respectful. Like he's about to cry when he says respectful.
So then he switches to like extreme rage to mask the crying.
His emotion is just too uncontrollable.
Yeah.
There's I someday will have to make a Tard Rage chart so you can kind of follow along with me. But like he summoned a lesser demon there in the middle when he got to the mute that motherfucker part. That's the voice that he pulls out when mom and dad tell him to take the garbage out. Like, Blobby, put down your training totem. You got to take the garbage out. It smells like pork chops. Your father can't. It smells like pork chops in the kitchen. Oh,
Respectful of you.
Mute that motherfucker!
Shut the
Mute
fuck
that motherfucker! I'm
right? Can you hear it? Can you just picture it? His mother diving under the sink. His Blobby summons a demon from the 8th circle of hell.
Make a pushy getting scared by Bobby, Augie.
Getting scared. I don't like plushies, dude. Like, I'm a dude. Like, what do you mean? Like, what audience does this appeal to? That's the other thing. I feel like the only people that buy plushies are like children and like women. You know, like,
Right.
Who's buying a plushie? If you're like a Minecraft YouTuber, sure, it makes sense. But it's like I don't understand like who this appeals to. You know?
I don't get it.
Other than fucking retards. It's
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, okay, obviously we buy one. He's our buddy at the time.
Yeah.
Who buys one that's not friends with him? Like, what is someone
I mean,
who-
okay, if Bowblax was selling a coffee mug, I would have bought that much more enthusiastically. I would have been like, hell yeah. Like,
I'll actually have use for this.
yes, exactly. Give me like a mug or something like that. I mean, even a
Yeah.
shirt if it's good, you know, if it has like a design that doesn't look fucking autistic.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
tired of him interjecting when I'm trying to make two simple points. Holy shit!
I'd say you wouldn't have seen me there, Bowblax.
I would
You
also
jumped through a
still
vent.
let me speak.
Let's go.
Dude, you're fucking Among Us tournament
on a,
on
my
a
Among
Metokur
Us stream
stream.
made it to a Metokur stream.
You know, 15,000 people were watching this too.
That's insane. This like the legacy of this has just lived on through fucking years
Oh man.
because of this moment.
all these fucking people here too. Skydus Williams, Edwin, Vito, Flamenco. That's just Destiny. But could you
Oh my god! If it was,
could you imagine if that was? I think didn't we reach out to Destiny?
I didn't.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
didn't?
have
I feel
contact
like-
with him. Someone else may have though. I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised.
Oh man,
Fuzo.
let me speak.
I gotta hear that again.
Still let me speak.
Let me speak. I I think it would make a really good ringtone if you could take.
Something is like insane about hearing
Telling
Jim.
him to shut up is still kinda based TBH.
Just so funny about hearing Jim like imitate let me
Let me speak.
all those chord ranges and like string them together one by one, or train AI just to speak at that tone, right? With that exact, like copied exactly. It's not just that it sounds like him, but it sounds like him when he's under pressure. That's what we need.
Okay, hang on. Dude.
Or it almost looks dark.
Wow.
I'm so done. The audio is slightly delayed. Talk about the allegations! Talk about these. This is why I'm watching.
Oh, it's a little,
It's just that's what he thinks is like funny on stream.
Just chimping the fuck out.
a little bit of spurging out, just a tad, tism, a little bit of tism,
A little
a
bit.
little bit of a little bit of reaction.
The
there.
problem with Bowblax is like, okay, chimping can be funny, but I think the thing is you have to do it like it has to be always on.
Right.
Like someone like Speed got popular because just when you would watch Speed when he first started streaming, the entire 5 hours he was live, he was like a fucking chimp.
Yeah.
Like the whole time it was like, holy shit, this guy's like a crazy person.
Well, it's
the whole
also
time.
natural.
Yeah, it's natural for him. Bowblax will just like,
Well, actually, that sounds. Wait, that sounds weird.
well, he is.
It's natural for him as an entertainer.
As an entertainer, not, not for any other reason.
Yeah.
But because he would,
It's like we said chimp. So
I'm not saying no.
my God.
I'm calling.
fuck.
I treat everyone the same. Okay, Speed,
Oh my
Bowblax, I'm race blind.
Anyone
okay?
could be a chimp.
Yeah, I'm race blind. I just call Bowblax one. Speed is the same.
Duh.
Right? That's fine. But no, he would act like a crazy person. Like that's why it would be appealing to watch something like that. It's because he's always acting like
Right.
a chimp, right? Whereas when Bowblax does it, it's just like he'll do it randomly, and then for the rest of the stream, it's just like low energy, dead air.
Yeah.
The rest of the time, it's like you can't do that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it reminds me too, dude. I remember like I used to have this friend that would stream like I remember Twip or whatever. He would stream like Sonic or whatever. I remember like he started streaming, right? And he's just very like, I mean, he's like some white boy from like England, right? He was very like monotone, like on his stream, just chill or whatever, right? Which is fine. He had a chill vibe on his show,
Right.
But he started watching a bunch of etiquette streams, and he was like, he would do the same thing as Bowblax, where he's like, I need to scream and be nuts and like go crazy when I die in the game or something like that. And I remember at the time I was just like, do you though? I feel like it just looks autistic.
Well, another thing that's funny about Speed is that he'll sometimes chimp at things that you don't expect him to freak out at.
Right.
That's the thing. It's like everyone expects when you die in a game that you go, what the fuck? But he'll like sometimes just like react to things that you never even would have thought someone could have that crazy reaction to, and he'll make it funny and entertaining.
Yeah.
But Bowblax just doesn't.
What works for, I mean, people are like so worried about just not, existing their own vibe or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Just like if you're a chiller guy or whatever, right?
be chill.
Just have a different energy, right? It'd be like if I'm watching Ethan Klein and all of a sudden he's like jumping around like a fucking monkey and he's just like beating his chest and he's just like, holy shit! It'd be like, it would make no
This is
sense because
not
I'm like,
who you
aren't
are.
you like the fucking monotone
Like,
antidepressant
grown-ass
guy?
man. Yeah.
I don't know. It wouldn't make any sense to see that sudden fucking
Change.
vibe shift.
Dude, how does Augie know every Sonic tuber, bro?
Dude, Twip and me go way back, dude. I don't know where he went to, though. He, like, dipped.
Yeah.
Bloby's having a bit of a blowout. Our tranny's going a little bit tardish on us.
Nice.
See, alliteration's fun, isn't it? My fellow little Bloby boys. We having a good time? Okay.
He's unironically dead.
feel-
Is that true?
No, that can't be true. Why would you say... Okay, I hope that's a
That's a
misuse of
troll.
the word unironically.
That would be... Is he actually? I haven't heard that.
What the fuck? That's gonna really
Fucking break your
be
brain.
weird if that's true.
Yeah.
I hope not.
For him. Maybe not the best salesman, but that's okay. He's cultivated an audience. 300,000 or so followers on YouTube. Very good. I don't know what his social media has, but I'm going to guess, tens of thousands probably. So a good following, a sizable following. His stuff gets out there. It's watched. Now, he came into prominence, from my understanding, from doing Twitter versus videos, which were essentially taking Twitter fights and putting them into video format for people to watch. And people liked that. And they enjoyed it. And so they kind of, they just ignored a little bit. Ignored a little bit of the spurgouts, a little bit of the spazzing, a little bit of the tism tard raging. They ignored the fact that he can't sell a plushie to save his life. That's fine. I like those Twitter vids, man. Enjoy those. His friends apparently had fun playing video games with him. Whatever.
Yeah, dude.
You?
Playing games with my good friend.
You good, homie?
You know?
Bobby.
And see, that's the problem too, is right? I played too many Nintendo games with them to where now I can't criticize them anymore because it's turncoat. It's like, don't you remember all the fun times you had playing Mario Party together? That's what I feel like. I get that energy from people that are like, you turned on Bowblax, you backstabbed or whatever, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I just imagine them saying like, don't you remember all the times you played Sonic together?
It's like,
all
really?
those good times. Okay.
Then he lied to me and had a fucking meltdown,
and
freak out.
went crazy and makes tranny porn.
And yeah, and I think he's a liability.
But then some weird shit started happening. And I'm only going to touch on this briefly because other people have covered it more. And you can find more in-depth coverage of this. Okay, my fellow Bloby boys? But that kind of, it's the preceding events. It leads us up into what's going on right now. So there I am scrolling Twitter one day. Just enjoying myself, reading people shit posting. You know, trying to find out details on the Switch 2 or whatever the fuck it is I do.
Dude.
But I come across people talking about some things going on with our Bloby boy here. Apparently, he had decided he was going to fake mental illness for rent money. Now, I'm sure that there's a better way to narrate or summarize this. But from my outside perspective, what I saw take place was he was going around telling people that he was handicapped in some way. And then telling them that because he was so handicapped, he needed a break. I'm so fucking retarded.
Jesus.
I'm so tarded out here. I need to take a bit of a break, have a bit of a breather. All right, my tisms fucking hit a level 11, and we need to simmer it down. So he went to people like Nick DiOrio and said, hey, bro, I know you spent all your money on fucking pinball machines, but can you maybe not get some weird 70s pinball machine this month and give me $2,000 for rent? Now, why is he paying rent or mortgage when he clearly lives with mom and dad? I don't know.
Bro, I don't think he lived with mom and dad back then.
No, he didn't.
Maybe now, though. I'm not sure. But,
Yeah.
But nonetheless, he went to go get that. Then it comes out that, he made it up.
You know what one of my last texts to him is? It's from like a year ago or something, right?
To
Where I was
Bowblax?
just like, yeah. I was just like, hey, man, like, Merry Christmas. Like, congrats on buying your new apartment or something.
Oh, no.
I was like, dude, big moves.
It's horrible.
He made it up. Completely fibbing a little bit. Lying about being a retard. Well, I don't know how much of a lie that was based on what we've seen so far. But lying a little bit about being a bit of a tard. Making it up. Pulling people's legs a little bit for sympathy points, maybe for a couple of dollary dues here or there. I don't know. I don't know what the motivation was. I can't read his fucking mind. Not a mind reader. If I was, I'd have a psychic hotline, be making more than I am selling hats. But nonetheless, lied about mental illness to make a few dollars. Then he's having conversations with people in DMs, and he gets angry at them for not believing him or for disagreeing with them or for saying, like, why are you doing this? And he says, and I almost think it's a quote, and I'm so lazy. I'm sure if you look at DiOrio or Augie's fucking Twitter accounts, they'll have it posted up if you ask them nicely. I'm almost certain it's a quote where he said he's going to do a bully stream on somebody for not believing them. He'd had enough of their shit.
Lyrics.
Here comes the bully stream. This guy.
This is going to be great content in 2025.
In 2025, yeah, when he's messaging that to me as if it was just, remember what was his excuse? It was like, oh, I was just pitching the idea.
Yeah.
And he was outright saying, I cannot wait for milking him in 2025.
It's going to be so good.
Do you think he's still going to do that this year?
The Lyrics bully stream?
Yeah, 2025. It's when he said he'd do it.
I'm ready, bro.
This
Remember, this is the year of the mail monkey.
guy's going to do a bully stream. And he's coming after them for making fun of his fake mental illness and begging for rent money. So that's a lead up. That's the shit that was going on like directly before what we're about to look at. You're like, God, that's embarrassing. That's gonna do a little bit of reputational damage. Take a little while to kind of recover from that. But he's speed running this shit. He decides, you know what? The plushies aren't selling. I'm not getting my retard mortgage money from Nick DiOrio. So I gotta up the game here. Well, how are we gonna up the game? Well, our boy here came up with a brilliant fucking plan.
Fucking speed run over here.
Let's see what his plan was to get some money, get some attention on the internet.
Dude, there's this mangler guy that keeps downing.
Oh my god.
AGP, like when people spam that in chat, is that bad?
AGP is auto.
I got two things for you. You're hearing in the background of the stream where this is being talked about. But here's the first real piece of information that was put up. As you can see, 2025 is off to a banger of a start. I'm going to read it for you. Here's from our guy from Bowblax. Listen up, Blowy boys. Connor is such a piece of shit, man.
Wow.
We worked on content, talking to each other daily for most of 2024 and became good friends.
Wow.
He started asking about how I was doing. I was very comfortable with him since we talked so much that I felt safe to come out to him as non-binary.
Safe to come out. Everything about this
It's
tweet.
such a soy fucking tweet.
It's such a Kino. It's written in such a Kino way where it's just Connor's such a piece of shit.
Man.
We worked every day, and then I came out to him, and I felt safe, and I told my IRL queer friends, and then he deleted it, or then I deleted it quickly for my own safety, and then he shared it, and all my friends made fun of me behind my back. It's like the way that it's like narrated.
It ages so well, just how horrible it looks.
Yeah.
I then showed him an image of me in a dress with one of my IRL queer.
And he words it like this is something normal to do. I showed him an image of me in a dress. I felt safe and
With
vulnerable.
my IRL friends so he could get an idea of my gender. Yeah, also, that's insane.
I
right?
showed him a picture of my penis, and I felt so vulnerable. It's like, dude, you might as well just say that.
It would be the same idea, basically.
queer friends to let him know IRL people accepted me and give him an idea of my gender. I deleted it after he replied for safety reasons, but last night the existence of the leaked, and apparently Connor has shown a bunch of my ex-friends the image, despite me deleting it.
And I just love the imagery that the tweet creates too. It's like, you're like, look at this, look at everyone's
like, holy shit. Yeah.
Which is not true, guy.
I didn't do that. I didn't. You know, someone else here may have done that, but I didn't do that, okay?
Listen, I'm a nice guy.
And him knowing I didn't want anyone else to know about the image, he had to have screenshotted it instantly and lied to my face for weeks as he continued to be my friend. So there you are. You're Bowblax. You've already had a little bit of a kerfuffle on the internet, spazzing out and lying about shit, getting called out on it and caught. Then you get caught trying to bully people for not believing your bullshit. But then the cherry on top, for whatever reason, you decide.
I guess that's true. I mean, I never even thought about that. He wanted to bully Lyrics for not believing his bullshit. Wasn't that the whole point? Lyrics is like, you just need to chill out. You need to not like engage in this.
It's because Lyrics covered the bully he covered the Boobah stream.
Yes.
Right.
And so Lyrics didn't believe his bullshit.
And Bowblax's like, you need to believe me.
And I will bully the fuck out of you now.
Yeah. If you don't believe me, if you don't believe my narrative, okay, then fuck you. You're a lol cow now or something.
That was unironically his take. Which is just
his
insane.
mentality.
I'm going to share a picture of my
Anyone who doesn't agree with me on every take that I have is a lol cow.
And I will fuck them.
Yeah. By the way.
myself wearing a dress. I'm going to put on old sexy looking dress. I'm going to send it to somebody who's probably going to laugh really hard and then show it to other people.
Yep.
But of course, when you're dealing
everyone, you showed it to
everyone,
so many people
with an attention whore. When you're dealing with somebody that just thrives off this, there's no way that image was sent to just one person. It was probably sent to hundreds of them.
Bowblax, yeah.
And I took an image of myself with people in real life to show them other people in real life accepted me. Now in the background, what
he's got to get on lolcow queens.
I think that'd be great if Keemstar could hook that up.
Unironically, why not? I mean, Keem's working with Rich Review Tech USA. He's willing to work with Grace Thorpe. Really?
Yeah. You don't think Bowblax he would accept?
Yeah. I mean, I know Keem hates Bowblax, but he hated Rich for years.
Yeah.
He still put him on the show or whatever.
He would work with the guy he hates.
Why not?
Snippet of a stream.
Maybe it'd actually be some real drama there for the first time in the
Instead
fucking
of scripted.
world.
Well, Bowblax would have to sign an NDA, but
oh no.
Maybe he would.
Yeah, just put him on a script.
Yeah.
See what he can do. I mean, he's a good actor, you know? Have you seen his streams?
His streams are great.
That was going on roughly around the same time, confirming, in fact, yes, there's a picture of him wearing a pretty
Lolcow non-binary.
Lolcow Troons?
Okay.
Lolcow Troons?
Wait, who else? Christian?
Yeah.
Bowblax.
That's out there.
Gynophilia is the idea that people transition because they get sexually aroused by the thought of being.
Can someone help me out? I'm down, but I've somehow.
Bro, sorry, I'm talking about trans issues, mate. I don't care. Okay, this is my hyperfixation. All right.
Yeah, true.
Isn't that definition of AGP? Isn't that what literally what Bowblax is?
I thought that was what we were. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Bowblax probably is that. Yeah, I'd imagine.
Dude,
you love to imagine, don't you?
Okay, you know that it is public. Not the picture itself, but it's public. There's a picture of him in a dress floating about. Wait, what?
Whoa!
Wait, what?
Wait
Huh?
a minute now.
What?
I don't know.
What?
We never mentioned that.
Wait,
The worst
what?
thing you guys do. The worst thing you guys do is when
What? Dude, but can I just say Chud Logic leaked this intentionally?
Yes.
Can we just say that?
Yes.
That was just... I didn't know, God. Oh, this is awkward.
Every time I listen to it more and more, it becomes more and more obvious.
Dude, I've pressed Chud on this in private before, and he's just like, what are you saying? No.
Well, I think, okay, you know what I think he said something like, what was it? You told me it was like, oh, I knew it was, I kind of maybe knew it, but I couldn't remember. But
Dude,
I just
Chud
kind of
was
said
bluffing.
it for
So
fun.
this is a bluff.
Yeah, I was like so fucking
This
obvious.
was such a bluff. He wanted fucking content.
You hear
And boy, did he get content. We all got content.
We did,
if somebody's
definitely.
gonna leak something, you don't play it off as
Bowblax got content.
a joke. Instead, you're like, whoa, don't talk about that.
Oh, you listen to this guy over here. Oh my God, I can't. Whoa, what are you doing? You can't tell him Troon Blacks is out there wearing a pretty dress. What the fuck? You gotta. Oh my God, what are you doing? Nobody knew. Nobody knew that this stick-looking motherfucker was wearing high heels in his spare time.
Aw.
Our little non-binary queen. Whoa, what are you doing over here?
Huh?
Cat's out of the bag, dude. You can't fucking hide it.
I was just telling an epic joke, guys. What do you mean?
All right, to be clear, out of all the fighting that we had with Bowblax, I don't think anybody ever mentioned the picture.
To be clear, apparently Chud Logic has it saved as his wall.
I don't think I got
Wow.
it. Yeah, exactly. Bro.
I don't think anybody ever mentioned that.
Chud mogged Tom on that stream.
No, I don't have it. I just got wind of it on the grapevine. And I thought, Nicholas, all this shit.
Dude, Chud was on a warpath that stream with the Destiny convo, the Bowblax stuff, then just the debate over like content in general and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I loved the New Year's stream. Oh, and then Kinetic Hell. That was
Oh my
like the night
God.
that Kinetic Hell Nick DMs dropped, and we all were like, Nick, you wanted to fuck this girl, didn't you? And he was like, no.
Okay, well, you was coping?
Yeah.
That he was coping? Okay.
Shit you leaked.
That stream was just like a fucking optical nightmare for everybody.
It's been like
involved.
hyper-analyzed, like
Dude,
in
that
every
stream
avenue.
like created like 30 streams.
It's still being talked about like a month later.
Exactly. People referencing it in both serious and non-serious ways.
Yeah.
Like it was pivotal for the Destiny stream because people are like comparing Nick and Tom's previous statements on Destiny versus now, and it's just all from the stupid fucking Call of Duty stream on New Year's.
Yeah, I almost wonder if that's why. You know how like nowadays there's not like the same RFC as there was before, where it's just like 30 tards in a call and they're all just talking. Now when that happens one time, like almost when it happens one time, it's like
just that
content
magic
for like
in a
month.
bottle.
It's like content for a month.
Yeah.
When like everyone convenes again and talks about stuff.
Anytime everybody convenes, it just creates like a network of autism.
Yeah.
It's like if we did these types of streams like every day or like even every
It would
week,
be too much to keep up
we'd
with.
all fall apart.
Yeah.
We'd all
It'd be too
become
much.
fucking lolcows, unironically.
Yeah.
I thought you did everything. Jesus.
It's like that type of energy that we harnessed in that stream. It's like dark energy.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you can engage with it, you can play with it like sporadically, like carefully in a concentrated way. But if you start playing with that energy too much, it just all fucking breaks apart, The fucking energy of like all 5 tards, 5 absolute pieces of shit getting into a call together and just leaking everything. Leaking all the fucking Cabal secrets.
For each other. _cringe.
When you get 5 members of the Cabal and we're all scumbags, we're all just total dirtbag pieces of shit.
Yeah.
And we all get into call and we start fucking diddling each
This
other.
is also
for
whenever you guys have some
information.
minor disagreements. If the Cabal all agreed, it would be nothing.
Right.
But some very tiny minor disagreements.
This is my biggest issue, right? People do not understand the nature and the science and the politics of the Cabal. Okay? The Cabal is a much more deeply complicated and well-oiled machine that people think it's all just like, oh, they're all on the same foot and they all cover free. No, you wish it was that simple. There's elements of the Cabal that the mere chatter just does not understand. Okay? And you start to get a clear picture of what the Cabal is like on a stream like on New Year's, where we start playing with this dark energy, this dark magic, and then things happen. You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying it can't happen all the time. It can't even happen frequently.
No.
It would
be dangerous.
It's literally dangerous.
Yep.
So I wish I wasn't a part of it, but it's too late.
You're locked in.
Yeah.
I didn't. No, I did not mention any of that. That never came up.
Okay.
I'm not involved in
I
this.
didn't even
I'm,
know about this. That's like
not involved.
Yeah, my whole chat is like the picture.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh damn, that's awkward, isn't it? That's a bit awkward, shit.
Oh my god, dude.
All right, guys, delete the stream and hope that nobody clipped it.
Wow, just the cope.
All right, guys, get rid of it.
Cover it up.
Oh.
Fatty wants to call in. I've said too much. No, don't worry. I'm being intentionally vague with my wording. Okay.
Yep.
Oi, what are you doing over here? Oh, how could it get worse for our little guy? Oh, first you embarrass yourself in front of your friends by lying to them, potentially for money or pity. Then you threaten other ones because they won't buy into your bullshit. Now you got a pretty princess picture floating around. Everybody's talking about it. They've all fucking seen it. And now it's getting out there, mentioned to the public. The chat's like, what are we talking about? What picture are we talking about? Well, apparently. Oh, my God. Apparently there's a little bit of a response. A response comes in, okay? To be clear, I only
wow, he read your response. I didn't get this far. That's crazy.
I showed this picture to one other person, which Josh gave me explicit permission to do. I've not shown it to anyone else. I have no part in spreading it more after that. Josh could have at least reached out to me to verify things before making this post. In fact, went to even talk about it a little bit more. Went on stream with Augie to really discuss this. I think you're going to enjoy this. Oh, God, this is a really fun little story. I'll be honest with you. It's short. It's small, which I think Bowblax can appreciate if you see stick pictures. But went on to explain a little bit more. What do you mean I'm spreading that picture around?
He also sent me a second part, which was, there's like the image of him in the dress. He also sent me another part where it was like him in a dress, and then he edited him in a dress next to a picture of him in a dress next to Keemstar, and he was like, dude, this would be so funny if this is public, like a guy in a dress owned Keemstar, like isn't that so funny? Because he was on.
Yeah, wasn't he like fantasizing about like making out with him and be like, it would be so funny if me and Keemstar fucked and I like owned him.
You went crazy that far, but he did definitely.
He said something along those lines.
It definitely seemed like there was some sort of like some sort of like humiliation interest in the fact that if it was public that he was owning Keemstar while wearing a dress, that would be really funny.
Yeah, which is such a weird comment.
You went crazy in that clip, by the way. You were just like, were they talking about ass fucking each other?
They were, though. They were.
He was not talking about that, Nicole, but it was definitely
that was the
sexual
implication.
nature.
The implication was owning Keemstar sexually, basically the same thing as fucking.
Yeah, it was more like a weird jerk off thing because he's a degenerate who matched goons. But still, everyone is always like,
report my truth, okay? I report my truth.
It would be so epic. Oh, it'd be so epic if I put on a pretty dress. Oh, this poor gnome. Like, he's in danger. Okay, let's be honest. Bowblax is like 8 feet tall. Keemstar, I think, is like 3'4".
Holy shit.
Maybe 3'6" if he wore his heels. Maybe you can borrow some from Bowblax. Oh, that giant of a man, that Yeti. Listen, Keem, straight up, you're dealing with a retarded Yeti. All right, this retarded Yeti wants to breed you. I don't blame you for having that face. I'd have that face too. He thinks you're sexy. It'd be so funny. It'd be, what a goof, guys. What a goof. Now, people have said, oh my God, I bet, like, why would you say that? Like, what would how is that owning him? How is that an epic owning? It would be so funny.
Actually, though.
You know what this reminds me of? There's a little piece of internet lore for you. When I heard him explaining that, I immediately thought of Yoshi eggs. Now, maybe you're unfamiliar with this.
Oh, boy.
This is a poor attempt at hiding your fetish and then asking for something as a joke.
Horrible.
Do you think that Yoshi gets embarrassed when he poops out eggs in front of Mario? Sorry if this offends anyone, but I thought it was a funny thing. Ha ha!
Really?
Just horrible.
I hate when I'm about to hear some deranged sexual shit on the internet and then it's like a Nintendo character.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
It's
like
always
something
how it happens.
that is made for children.
Yep.
And I would like to know if any of you have any pics of Yoshi pooping an egg. Well, he looks nervous or embarrassed. I just want to see it for a few laughs. Ha ha! Okay. Another thing. I'm wondering is, what do you think the eggs smell like? Ha ha! I'm just curious for laughs. Ha ha! I would like to smell them. This is Bowblax's fifth dimensional chess.
Wow.
It is accurate to how he acted, basically.
I mean, this is how Bowblax would talk. Remember when he saw the Sonic movie and he's like, Shadow the Hedgehog is my soulmate.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
You couldn't just say he's badass or cool or something like that if you want to say, Shadow the Hedgehog is my soulmate. So you watch the Sonic movie and you're thinking about fucking Shadow.
Yep.
Why?
He's a deranged pervert.
It'd be so funny, Augie. Augie, you know what'd be the funniest thing ever? If, like, you had a sleepover with me, and, like, I just stripped you naked and covered you in honey.
All right, dude. Come on.
Just tickled you, man. It would be just giggles and laughs.
Okay.
Or then I was wearing a dress while I did it, and got a little whip, Augie.
Okay.
I got a little whip, and
All
I
right.
drag you into the closet, and I fuck you in your ass.
Okay, dude.
Just a little bit of a...
This is not what I came back to the internet for. This is just bad. What the fuck?
Giggles, Augie. Why are you getting nervous? I just want to fuck you in the ass, Augie. A little bit of a giggle. All right, this is Bowblax. Brilliant.
Wow. That is just great. Awesome.
How you feel about that, dude? Was Metokur hitting the nail on the head?
This is his ability to hide his fetish. Keep it on the down low. Not let people know what's going on. But of course,
I think I just got like audibly raped. Holy shit. It's like, the worst part is too, this is Metokur. Any other streamer when I'm listening, if I were to just tune into some random guy's stream, right? And this is the first thing I'm hearing, I'm like, you're a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I delete this. Why is Metokur doing this?
Yeah.
Come on, Augie, just take some Bowblax meat.
Okay. You're just gay.
Like any good internet arc. When you got a little bit of insanity going on, when you have a little bit of just strange shit happening, you've got to amplify it. It's not just enough to lie about mental illness, ask for rent money, threaten people with a bully stream, get caught with a dress picture.
By the way, the bully stream branding is the worst.
It's terrible.
I know everyone's made this point already, but I remember I had a conversation with Bowblax, right?
Why did you timestamp this? Augie?
I did. Connor did.
It's the whole section. What are you talking about?
What do you mean timestamp this? We're
Bowblax
watching
section.
What do you mean?
Watching it for
you're trying to turn this around on me that I'm the gay one?
Yeah.
Metokur's fantasizing about me getting fucked in the ass and cummed on and shit like that and eating pubes. This is not on me. You cannot say I'm the gay one here, okay? I'm just, it's in the news, right?
Yeah. It's in the news.
Right, dude? Okay. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, my last conversation. His bully stream branding sucked, okay?
Yeah.
I remember I told Bowblax, I was like, so your branding, it's not just like, oh, I'm just doing a fun stream, just laughing at shit on the internet. No, I'm a bully stream. I'm a big, mean bully. I'm an aggressive guy. I attack people now. It's like, okay, well, now the obvious response is everyone's going to want to do bully streams on you.
Yes, you're putting yourself up.
You're putting yourself, I'm the asshole, guys. I'm the big, mean asshole who shits on everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're all just going to shit on you now.
Yeah, it's easy.
Who are you to say you're the bully?
Yeah,
Fuck
you declare yourself as a bully, I bully
Especially
you.
if you're Bowblax, right?
Yeah.
You look like shit. You know, you've got this fucking deranged voice. Your streams suck. You've got no entertainment value.
Yeah.
Your channel's literally just you reading tweets, and your tweets are retarded anyway.
Yep.
Your takes and everything suck. Who are you to be the bully? Fuck you. I bully you now. That's what everyone's natural reaction would be to watching a Bowblax bully stream, and really anybody who declares themselves as the bully of the internet. Really?
No.
Are you fucking retarded?
Yeah. Usually people also who are actually bullies of the internet, they don't like declare themselves as it. They're not like,
yeah,
or
so
if they do, they don't use the
like,
word. They don't use the word bully because that just is like,
I'm the bully.
That just sounds soy.
You sound like a retard.
Yeah, they'll be like, I'm like an asshole, or
yeah.
I'm a dick or something.
Yeah, I'm the dick. I'm the asshole of the internet. I do streams where I destroy people. Okay.
Tell people you're non-binary. Talk about wanting to butt-fuck Keemstar. Like, you really need to take it to the next level. So what's that next level look like? Well, a little bit like this. I'd like to introduce you to Miss Manshi. I'm the ultimate she-male. Why settle for being hot as a girl or a guy when you can do both?
By the way, apparently Bowblax is now getting canceled by trans Twitter for this. First of all, his name apparently is a slur because he's specifically appealing to the fetish, right, of the she-male fetish. She-male, by the way, is just as bad as saying the word tranny, apparently.
Yeah, that's
right?
what I've heard.
It's basically a slur. So trans Twitter has caught on to this account, and they're now canceling Bowblax for, playing into like trans stereotypes or fetishes or whatever, right? He's fetishizing the group.
Yep.
So they're all basically saying, fuck you. You're a transvestite or something. I think that's what
That's
they're
pretty much the
saying.
impression I've gotten.
And Tipster has defended this take, so you know it's true.
Yeah.
For them.
Yeah, he's a good
I have no dog in this.
He's a good representation of the lefty tranny like thing.
Just disgusting. Thank you for the membership, bro.
Luckily for you all out there, limited time offer. 30% off for the first 31 days. Only $3.50 to subscribe. I'm getting a little horny over here.
Okay.
What do you mean? Only $3.50. That's a bargain.
Wait, it was originally at $350?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that. Wait,
yeah, it was $3.
Imagine selling your penis for $3.
Yep. It was horrible. And he raised it to $20. It was originally $3.50.
Imagine just violating your own privacy willingly for $3.
That one pic where he's like, my legs always clamp together when I come.
What?
$3.50 to see that, by the way.
Holy shit.
That's cheaper than a membership over here. $3.50 for this sexy ultimate she-male? That is...
By the way, 3 minutes left on the goal.
Yes.
Let's fucking go.
Thank you,
If we hit the
Alonzo.
goal, I'll show my penis.
Wow.
Could you imagine saying that?
Yep.
Like actually doing that?
If you do, I need it. I need the goal,
Please.
I'll show
No,
my dick.
okay. You got to hit like $10 more to fucking hit the goal or whatever, right? That means so we're about to like miss the goal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. For the amount it would take to hit the goal would be 3 nudes from Bowblax worth.
Oh my God, you're right.
That is psycho.
3 full, not just 3 nudes, 3 like full like access to his OnlyFans.
Coming.
Yeah.
Like
full access.
yeah, just like nuts.
All right.
Yeah, everything. Nuts, ass, dress, cum, balls, and
coming out.
Yep.
Didn't he make a video of himself jacking off?
There's a
literally?
picture, yeah, but it was like post cum.
Oh,
Yep.
that is just disgusting.
Thank you,
That is
DJ
just
Screwdriver.
fucking disgusting. DJ Screwdriver, thank you for that, man.
Both hot as a guy and a girl? Now, why would I ever be mentioning this in relation?
Wow.
Oh, we hit the goal, guys.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
Here
thank
it
God.
is.
Stand up. Stand up.
You know what? Okay. Holy
Whip
shit.
it out,
Wow.
Augustus.
Wow.
Dude, I can't even make these jokes because Bowblax made a joke that he's going to whip it out on Storyfire, and then he actually did.
Oh, yeah,
I'm just
true.
wheeling it into reality.
Yeah, you have to keep quiet, otherwise it'll happen eventually.
Fuck.
To Bowblax, my fellow Bloby boys. Apparently, turns out, this is like I'm unmasking Batman or something. I hope I don't crush the fantasy. Turns out,
Wow.
Miss Man, he
Show the goods, Augustus.
Thanks.
Oh my
is
God.
Bowblax. Now, if you remember a little while ago, I think this happened to Flamenco. Flamenco
Uh-oh.
was doing a stream.
Oh, Flamenco's raging. His Daddy Jim, just called you out.
Daddy Jim owns you.
Sniper Ethan Ralph, laughing at him for his misfortune. This was during his bowling event. And he accidentally flashed his screen a little bit. And when he did that...
Dude, remember when Flamenco flashed his email and Ethan Ralph was on the bowling stream? He's like, Flamenco, I just doxed you, bitch. I have your email. I just doxed you. I'm posting your address on my Telegram right now, bitch. Like, just no shame whatsoever.
Yeah, just full on, just owning him.
Didn't give a fuck. I'm posting your address right now, Flamenco, you bitch. I'm just like, holy shit. And Flamenco's just watching it like, what? He got like
What the
nervous. He was
fuck?
like shitting himself.
Yeah, I'm sure he knew his life was over in that moment.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, all of my horrible porn.
Yeah.
All of my dirty secrets.
Show us the mini skirt.
All right, dude. Thank you for that.
Fuck
And
off.
Ball's mom with the 5. You should offer up Cabal's secrets in exchange for hitting the goal. Hey, I'm not going anti-commentary yet.
Yeah. The funniest thing about the Flamenco story, just while we're on it real quick, is that he got doxxed like a week after he face revealed at the Destiny event.
Yeah.
Wasn't that how quickly it happened? Wasn't it like the Destiny event, he face revealed, everyone was like, holy shit, this is Flamenco's face.
No, I think he face revealed after because he was like, it's already over.
I think it was before.
It was
I'm
before?
pretty sure it was before because he felt comfortable finally showing his face. He was like, here's my face, here's me. And then he got doxxed like a week after.
Huh. Interesting.
It was like very shortly after it happened.
Wow.
That's how I remember, but maybe my timeline's wrong.
Yeah.
But
By the way, guys, we hit the goal. Let's fucking go.
Yes, goal.
Bowblax
Oh my
is
gosh,
crying now.
Thank you so much.
It's fucking over. All right, guess what, guys? New goal.
Let's go.
Let's fucking
New
go.
fucking goal, dude. Fuck yeah.
His information popped up, and Ralph used that information to dox him and start uncovering shit and fuck with him. Well, apparently there's something similar has happened to Bowblax. He was allegedly doing a stream when, what do you know happens?
By you, Sam.
Thump it on the desk. Respectfully.
Wow. Yeah.
Thump it on the desk.
On the table. Thump it.
You guys hear that? That's me doing it right there.
Okay, dude. Really?
Dang lol. Why unpin? Didn't I just pin it?
Oh my god, this clip is so fucking funny. Hold on. I gotta fucking show this.
Lol. Why unpin? Didn't I just pin it?
Never forget Flam promised to do a stream in a maid outfit before his face reveal.
Wait, listen to this.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck. He shows it for like 5 seconds. He's so high.
He's so fucked up.
Stoned. He has no idea where he is right now.
Oh fuck.
By the way, what a fucking retard. You're logging into your Riot Game Scout. You just click the Google thing. You're like,
What did you think would happen? I mean, how do you accidentally... That's how it always works. Every website you ever sign into Google on opens up your Gmail.
He just assumed it would open up on a different monitor, even though he has a Chrome open on his main monitor.
I don't know what the fuck. I mean, he's so stoned, obviously.
He's so dumb. Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, oh, fuck indeed. Let me just rewind a little bit here. Oh, no, a little bit more. Hold on, folks.
Boomer Jim?
See if we can, it's gonna, OBS. I am the OBS Lord. I'll just wait for it to work its way around. That's fine. I can wait. I got time. There we go. Now, when people saw this pop up on, stream, I guess they didn't really, who's going to give a shit? It's got fucking email accounts. Everybody's got email accounts. Except for, one of those that's a little lower down. You might notice a familiar name pops up. A name you might have heard before. Mr. Miss Man, she, he. Well, somebody decided to take that information to look at that email account and start tracking down fucking accounts on the internet. What do you know?
You think he would learn from Throbbin? Yeah, by the way, this is the same way that he exposed Throbbin Horsecocks, his other Twitter account, where he posted a bunch of, like, deranged shit.
Oh, oopsie.
The exact same way. He's just signing into shit. Oops.
Really?
Wow.
Oopsie. Oh, no. Looks like they happen to come across some dirty pictures. Some naughty, risky pictures out there. Now, like I said, right before the stream started, Bowblax put out a denial, apparently up on Twitter, or something of a denial. I was trying to avoid it and hope that someone looked into the Manshi account more to know that it's not me. But it's gotten to the point now where so many people have talked about the account being mine that people in real life are talking to me as if it's a fact. This is insane. To which Smaggle responds,
Smaggle?
Didn't you admit earlier that the email account is yours? So wouldn't the Twitter Blue Sky YouTube not be connected to that Gmail? That's an interesting point. Yes, in fact, apparently Bowblax did complain about this being their property, their information getting bandied about on the internet. You might be wondering, like, what kind of pictures are connected to it? Oh, I'd love to show you. This is about the safest one that I could show you. Do I look...
With his fucking, like, lips puckered up like a retard.
Just so disgusting.
Do I look cute? Really? You're a dude.
Hashtag NB, non-binary, gender fluid, bi-gendered.
You're a grown man.
Now...
You're a grown dude.
This image is cut off a little bit, but there are a few things I can tell you. That's a white guy with really scraggly looking fucking facial hair. And that dress looks like it's been torn to ribbons. Now, I'm not sure if he fought a dog for this. Was this one solid piece of material before the fight happened? I don't know.
It's
Did
just
he fight a
gross.
hobo for it? And, on this account, there happens to be a few other pictures of a little more risque variety. There might be a few pictures showing itty bitty teeny weeny tiny little dicks.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Throbbing horse with Bowblax was the calm before the storm.
Yeah, we thought Throbbing Horse got leaked. We were like, this is hilarious, Bowblax.
Yep.
I wish.
Yep. Wish that was the end of it.
I wish.
Are there tiny little dicks on there? Somebody going to have to call the government? Are we going to have to report this to the FBI? I think I saw a child's penis. Oh,
Oh,
no, wait. That was
what
his.
the fuck?
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
Up on the OnlyFans. Shameful.
Imagine Mr. Metokur is streaming about your tiny penis. Imagine that's your reality. That's your life.
Oh, it's just over.
To 15,000 people.
It's just so bad.
Embarrassing. Do I look cute? No. No, you don't. Mr. Mansheehy, you do not look cute. You are 8 foot tall with facial hair wearing a dress. All right? Your body features are lanky and languid. You look like you just walked out of Auschwitz.
Aw.
You look like an anorexic.
Auschwitz Augie? No more, dude.
It's now Auschwitz Bobby.
Tonight. No, you don't look cute, Tee. You look like a guy in a dress who can't even shave. You're too lazy to shave. Why have you not shaved? Oh, I'm sorry. It's non-binary. That's right. Is non-binary the nice way to say can't pass? Is non-binary the way we say I want to wear a dress for my sexual fetish, but I'm just so fucking mannish that there's just no way I should even put any effort into this? And the only thing that gets my dick hard is a dress anyway, so what do I care? Is that what we're doing?
Who gives a fuck? Wow.
Do I have to pull a Gandalf here and stand in front of you on the bridge telling you will not pass, Mr. Mansheehy, because you don't? Do I look cute? No. You look like a confused 20-year-old man wearing a dress who gets little boners over it.
Ah.
And was desperate to share it with the internet.
Almost 30, by the way.
Larix is the only commentary guy that wasn't named. Smaggle has more clout, lol.
Yeah, Laris got hoed.
He was like, he called a guy or whatever.
Laris got BTFO'd. The RFC after show.
Yep.
Now, one thing you should know that's been alleged about Bowblax is that he's had alternate Twitter accounts, and I believe this was tracked down to him. But it makes some of his previous statements on those accounts a little bit suspect. You know, if we're kind of piecing it together, really, right? Now,
Bowblax needs God.
Yes. And not his twisted version of Reddit God.
Reddit Jesus.
Yeah. Buddha Jesus. No. You need actual Jesus. And you need to understand what it actually means to be Christian. Okay?
And a tiny bit of accountability.
Being Christian isn't just be chill, dude.
Yeah.
No. It's a little bit more to it than that. And you need it. A lot of it.
Yeah.
The throbbing horsecock, first off, come on. Throbbing horsecock, that would be him. Damn, Keffels is thick. She's one of the real ones for sure.
Okay.
From Abu Tali, Keffels is a man in denial. From Throbbing Horsecock, she is hot. Uh-oh. From Throbbing Horsecock again, stop spreading rumors that I'm an autistic cracker. Also, trans women are real. I just got mad that one of them had a bigger cock than me. Probably the only true statement listed on this account.
Oh, my God.
Also, the sheer audacity to literally call yourself Throbbing Horsecock and then put up pictures of your tiny little cock on OnlyFans.
What?
It's just like, it's almost staggering, really.
Wow. Yeah, that's right. That's a good point, Metokur. That's false advertising.
Yeah, what the fuck?
A little
He doesn't have a throbbing horsecock. He has a tiny little fucking baby penis.
Holy shit.
Calls yourself Throbbing Horsecock. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so, Joshy.
What's up, Joshy? Yo. What's up? Confusing opinion. Yeah. That's like one of the spellings I go by now. Because, like, people have always over time called me, like, Joshy endearingly. and I've liked that. And then, like, I kind of like the way that's spelled. Like, it's Josh.
I liked it.
Like she, you know? So it's like Josh. So I have Joshua, Josh, Joshy, you know, whatever people want to fucking do. I mean, I guess it is kind of retarded. I don't know. I fucking like it. I don't fucking know, dude. Get how? Ooh, I put an E at the end of my name because that one. Oh.
Oh, it's okay, Joshy. It's okay. The Blow Me Boys, we got your back, Joshy. Even if your parents don't.
Fuck, my parents aren't proud of me.
Okay, wow. He edited that out of his stream.
That
remember?
is brutal. Yeah, he cut that part out.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was just brutal. It's okay. We support you even though your parents don't. Holy shit.
Why would you say that on the air?
It's a tough journey, but getting close to God is so worth it. W show Augie and Connor.
Yes.
Very true.
It's completely worth it. It's definitely infinitely better than whatever the fuck this lifestyle is. Why would you go on the air and be like, my parents don't love me? Thanks for telling us, bro.
There's no reason to ever say
Thanks for
that.
telling a chat full of 200 people at the time that all hate you, that your parents don't love you.
It's just deranged.
You don't say. Mom and Dad aren't proud of you? What?
Fuck. My parents aren't proud of me.
Hurtful. It's hurtful, Joshy. You're such a pretty girl. Why would they not be proud of you?
Wow.
In fact, let's leave that picture. There we go. Let's leave that picture up. Does that beard look familiar to anybody? Those lips look a little familiar. That hair look a little familiar to anybody? Have we maybe, I don't know, seen it somewhere before? Are things matching up slightly?
Nah.
There's a little bit of similarity going on? I don't know, Joshy. It's looking pretty close. It's looking like we might have a little bit of a match, Joshy.
Man.
Mom and Dad aren't proud of me.
Jesus.
What is going on?
I can't even feel bad for him. Like, normally when I hear somebody say, like, my parents will love me, it's like, well, damn, that sucks, you know? But it's like, you're telling us this on the internet. I'm more laughing at the fact that you would even say something like that, right?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, shit. You should probably...
Sounds like you're fucking...
Have you tried talking to them or not being a fucking training porn star?
Not leeching off of them?
Shit.
Yeah.
It's just, how do you get this much trouble sent your way? How are you sitting there dealing with these sorts of shenanigans? Bowblax? You'd think that, the embarrassment of the faking the mental illness thing, and you got some shit for that. Asking people for money, you got a little bit of shit for that. Making threats on people that you'll do bully streams on them, you got a little bit of shit for that, but you could probably recover. But then pics of you in a dress start floating around, and then there's an OnlyFans that mysteriously...
Even to this day. Do you think you could still recover, even to this day?
Bowblax? I don't know.
I feel like he could. Is that cool?
If he posted every day on Twitter versus theoretically
for like
right
a year.
now, for a year, 365 videos.
Eventually, the algorithm would just do its work, and he would, obviously, reputationally he can't.
No,
but
people who learn who he is to be like
as a guy who is a successful YouTuber.
Yeah. Yeah. Could you just? I think even today, if he posted 365 videos in the next year, I can't imagine they would still be getting 2,000 views.
If somehow he just grew the discipline, he was just like, fuck it.
Yeah, I can't imagine they'd still be getting like 2,000 views. I'm sure every now and then he'd hit one that has like 100K, 200K views and he makes some money off of it, regardless of him.
If Metokur or Bungie make a video on you, it's over.
Yep.
Jalen got 100K in a vid recently as possible. Yeah, I mean, that's another...
I thought Jalen quit.
I did too. I mean, that's someone in the chat says that. Maybe they're back.
Interesting.
Okay. That's, I mean... I think it's possible if you actually commit.
Out of your shit. I mean, my understanding with that alternate Twitter account with Robin Worscock was that you denied it at first, but then it got linked to you. So is Mr. Manchi, I mean, is that video fabricated? That email wasn't in there? Somebody cleverly put it in there with some AI and got it out so that everybody swears they've seen it? That Augie and Diorio and others all have talked about this and speculated on it? I don't know. It's a little hard to parse through. A little embarrassing. What is it with content creators these days having to put out sexualized pictures of themselves? Why do they feel the need to tell everybody what makes their dicks hard?
Yeah, literally, though.
I don't need to know. Didn't you just do videos about people slap fighting on Twitter? Did you used to make fun of Tripster for being a tranny chaser? Did you give them all this shit about being thirsting for them? And then that's literally what looks...
Again, this might be like a prude take or whatever, right? Prude take. But like, I feel like just in general on the internet, talking about like anything about sex or your penis or like just your sexual life just publicly on the internet, I feel like there's just never a situation where it's necessary or it's like...
Yeah. Well, okay, the problem is what you're saying isn't a prude take. There's ways people can say what you're saying, which is prude, which is like, it's gross to me. But what you're talking about is purely in like a self-preservation sense.
Right.
There's no reason you ever
It's like this is private or whatever, right? Or unless maybe if you're like a dating coach or something like that.
Right.
Or like you're in some sort
like if you're a fitness guy and you're like, I got a lot of women.
Or you're in the manosphere where it's like necessary to talk about sex and sexuality and women and stuff like that. Sure, right?
Yeah.
But otherwise, what's the fucking point?
for a cheap little laugh real quick, and then everyone
all
uses
you're
that to
doing is
bully
just
you.
like, exposing yourself, grossing people out, leaking so much shit about your private personal life that should not be like just out there.
And sure, like people who use it against you might be gay or crazy or kind of like lame, but it's still just like, why?
It just never, I just feel like
never
people
any
just need to
positive.
have more like self-preservation and just chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like have a sense of privacy.
Yeah.
It's like you are. Was that a bit of projection? Were you projecting on Tipster? Was that an easy target? All the bully streams about Tipster, the half joking, half shit talk was really just like an insecurity thing. Like, oh my God, they're going to find out that Joshy wants to wear the dress. You got a little bit of mood going on. Do you want to be the little girl? Is that what's going on? Now people have said, oh, it's multiple sexual fetishes, multiple attention whoring going on here. He's desperate for the attention. It gets him off.
Yeah, the clip of where he denied the Throbbing account live was so funny to look back on. Yeah, remember when he flagged Alex Gekmo on Reddit? As soon as Alex, he made like a troll fucking post or whatever on the H3 subreddit, he's like, Bowblax's racist account exposed. And Bowblax flagged him on the air and pretended like it was a bit that he took too far by accidentally clicking the flag button, which is basically, it's sort of like the same excuse he gave on the Booboss stream, right? So you look back at that and you're just like, you wanted to just flag him, but you're also too high and retarded to realize that doing this on stream is like terrible.
Just looks stupid.
Right? And somehow he got away with it because he brought Alex on and lyrics and turned it into a comedy routine or something, right? Yeah. And he got away with it because everyone just kind of bought that it was a joke. But looking back on it, it's like, no, this is just an irrational low IQ reaction. He's just low IQ.
He is low IQ.
He's got like a humiliation fetish. Maybe. That's potentially possible. But if this is somebody that was saying they needed to take a break from the internet because, their tism was acting up, they needed a bit of a break from it. I don't know. Somebody with a humiliation fetish would want to be on the internet. They wouldn't want to disappear even for a little bit. So now they're kind of like in the epicenter of this with all this shit going on. And the sad thing is, I can't show you like the funniest pictures. There are some really funny pictures, but a lot of it's very sexual. Yeah, I can't show you his dick. How am I gonna stream that on YouTube? This is barely allowable as it is. Maybe if I did it on like Kick or something, they wouldn't give a shit. Now, Bowblax has denied this, which is funny for two reasons. One, his denial probably is fake. He's probably lying, and it probably is him.
It is him 100%, not even probably.
Yeah.
If he's telling the truth, then he should have no problem with people making fun of how small Mr. Manshee-He's dick is and how terrible they look in a dress, because it's not you, is it? So, Bowblax, you can't get upset. In fact, you should give no shits whatsoever if people make fun of that. If they're talking about how that is a baby carrot dick, that is the smallest cock they've ever seen.
Just own it.
That how could a man be swinging?
Own your tiny penis.
Own your tiny penis, dude. You know what?
Holy shit. Own your tiny dick. Imagine somebody's giving you that advice.
Just, you know what? Accept it.
Accept your tiny penis and own it with pride, okay?
You know what? Don't let people bully you out of it. You love having a tiny penis.
What the fuck?
Equipment that looks like it belongs on a toddler. That's not you, so it's not personal. You shouldn't get upset by it. It shouldn't bother you at all. If Nick Diorio gets on stream with you and for 1 hour straight talks incessantly about nothing other than how small Mr. Manshee-He's dick is, you should not be booty bothered about that at all. Because he is a fellow Bobby boy. There's nothing to tuck. Small peepee. That's right, chat. Chat's got it. They understand what's going on.
Wow. Wow. Just brutal.
Holy shit. What a way to start the year. Like, did you decide that you wanted to, like, get into the running with the herd? What is going on? There's so many crazy people on the internet. What, you want to usurp them? Do you think, okay, well, Ethan Ralph, he's going into rehab. Nick Rekieta's cut a plea deal. Masterson is only vaguely suffering the curse of the Sonichu medallion. Pikachu probably won't ever stream again. Looks like Larson's going to prison. Tomlinson's just going to eventually get outed as maybe having something to do with Tori Swats. I don't know. Alleging. There's speculation, not me saying that. So, like, all these people are getting cleared off the board. There's room for you now. You can spread your wings.
He can take over the lolcow niche.
Yep, he's the perfect lolcow.
This is perfect for him to slide into the niche.
I mean, look, here's the thing about lolcows. They actually do make a lot of money.
They do. Yeah, there's
I'm not gonna lie.
Oilers. I mean, like you look at DSP, that guy's made 6 figures like for years.
Yeah.
I mean, Lolcow Live right now, obviously Keemstar's running it, but Boogie and Wings are making a fuckload of money. You know, I mean, all these
even
people.
people talk about Ethan Ralph, whatever. Every time Ethan Ralph does like a pill stream where he's like owned on Xanax or whatever, I tune in. He's made like $500.
Yeah.
Apparently, if you just do a bunch of Xanax on stream and you're pilled the fuck out, people will just give you money for some reason. I don't know why, but they just do.
I
So
mean,
locals do actually make a lot of money.
Yes.
So if you're in a situation where it's like you're Bowblax and you can't make money like making your own content anymore because you killed your own channel, you might as well just like go live being retarded 24/7.
Join the Lolcow niche. Try to be the top of the Lolcow niche. You've got, I mean, he's right. Daniel Larson's in jail. You know, I mean, all these people. I mean, like, for example, another one is Mr. Bass and Joshua Block. Like, Mr. Bass has captured the Lolcow niche. Whether you like him or hate him, obviously he's a pretty fucked up guy. But he's captured the fucking Lolcow niche out of Josh Block, and he's like using that to like his full advantage.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I don't know. There is like money to be made in just humiliating yourself every day.
Yep.
24/7. So fuck it, dude. Why not? As long as you just stay out of prison. That seems to be like the one thing where they falter. You know, I mean, even DSP or Wings, right? Wings makes money.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I mean, he does even without Lolcow. Lolcow Live makes money.
Yep.
Bookie's channel gets like 2 million views a month. He's making money. Even though he claims he's broke all the time, that's a complete bullshit lie. He's making money. I mean, name a Lolcow that's not making money, right? I feel like they actually do pretty good for themselves monetarily.
That's because they get a lot of attention, which is
right, and the attention economy is what you need to survive on the internet. You know, they just can't get it like in a good way.
Yeah,
and fly. You can stretch out a little bit and take part and really go for the gold this year, because this is a hell of a start to the year. You've got like 4 things, one after the other. They're all bang, 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 bang. Like, what's next? What else can you do? Where do you take it from here? What's the follow-up? And also, my other question for you would be like, are you upset now that you didn't wait till now to do the plushie sale? Because I'm telling you, Tranny Totem is a banger.
Lol.
That's gold. If I could sell Tranny Totem, if I could put that up on the store, if they did plushies, I call them Tranny Totems, I sell out in a day. Oh, all that money, you could have made all that money if you just waited a little bit. But now it's too late. I don't know whatever this fucking website is, if you can get the opportunity to do it again, but it looks like it's a goner.
They disavowed him, remember?
Make shit. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They were like, you know what? You're too. They didn't even explain why. They were just like, he's too extreme for us. I'm like, extreme?
Yeah.
What do you mean he has like left-wing
politics?
How is he extreme? I guess he's too extreme in his fetishes.
Yeah,
like,
that is very true.
Which I mean, I actually normally I'm against companies like terminating their contracts with people based on like politics and stuff like that, and just overall just people being shitty.
Yep.
But I actually might be inclined to agree with Makeship if their determination was that his fetishes were too extreme.
Yep.
And his public display of them, I'd be like, well, I sympathize completely. You know?
That's about the end of this timestamp. I put at 1:35:50, but there's one more timestamp.
All
There's
right.
about 1 more minute on this last timestamp.
Let's pull that up. So just 1 more minute of Metokur. I assume he's just going to call me gay or something.
I will see.
But I don't know what he's going to do next. I'm sure if you follow along and if you pay attention, I've seen people putting out videos and doing streams on it. I'm sure there will be a follow-up to it. If this really was the world's most convoluted gay ops, bravo, because you've convinced the internet somehow. If this is somehow like Bowblax is pulling off some 14-degree underwater backgammon move here and nobody's caught on to it yet, also bravo. That's why I call myself proudly a Bloby boy. Well, I will happily buy a plushie if that turns out to be true to fund your dress needs. Okay, but I don't know. I just get the idea that it's just a dude that's into weird shit and like is desperate for people to know. This is. It feels like the way somebody would come. It feels like this is his coming out. This is his way of stepping out of the closet. He's
oh no! I hear the word closet. My asshole like clenches up.
Watched Augie move from his closet into a normal room. He decided, I want to come out of the closet too.
Okay.
And maybe too scared to just do it outright, so decided to, quote unquote, accidentally embarrass themselves by letting that information leak. Maybe that's what they were going for. That's maybe my best guess. I don't know. So I mean, I could put it to a poll. We could do a quick poll. Let's see. Let's see what chat thinks.
Yeah.
Okay, well that wasn't as bad as I was expecting.
You
Okay.
were preparing for a full rate.
I was like, it's gonna be gay. It's gonna be gay.
Yeah.
Okay. At least the joke is he's the gay one.
Yeah,
right.
He had to come out of the closet like you did. That's what
Well, I didn't come out of it like he didn't come out of the closet like I did physically.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Metokur. Thank you, Mr. Metokur. Bravo, Mr. Metokur, everybody. Mr. Metokur. Now, I do have one thing I want to pull up before we move on from this Bowblax segment. Bowblax has given a take on Destiny on his main Twitter. So Willie Mac put out this tweet basically just recovering like all the Destiny stuff, right? Where he's like, DGG's on fire, holy shit. You know, things are getting crazy. Destiny's sharing nudes of people, holy shit. So just covering all the Destiny stuff, right?
Yeah.
Bowblax says if only he was asexual. That's his take.
What the fuck does that mean?
If only Destiny was asexual, none of this would have happened, I guess.
Is Bowblax asexual? Is that why he's saying this?
I don't know.
Because he's very obviously not.
I don't know what the point of this is. Okay. Brilliant take. Bowblax with the W Destiny take.